There was a time, not that far from now, when the red carpet was a bit of a dull place. Sure, there was no shortage of fairy tale frocks, but the red carpet was better known for its quintessential Hollywood glamour than it was its shock value. All that changed at the MTV Video Music Awards in 2010, when a 25-year-old Stephanie Germanotta rewrote the rules of red carpet fashion forever. Just 2 years after releasing her debut album, Gaga was the artist of the night at the MTV Shindig in LA. All eyes were on her as she arrived on the red carpet, not just because of the record number of nominations, but because of her meaty choice of outfit. This wasn't just a dress fashion critics could sink their teeth into. This was 100% rare steak, slashed to the thigh with a cowl neck. The dress was the handiwork of Frank Fernandez and was chosen for Gaga with the help of her stylist, the esteemed Nicola Formichetti. She wore it accessorised with beefy boots, a flank steak fascinator and a matching meat purse, upstaging Cher, who stood alongside her in a sheer sequin body stocking.
I never thought I'd be asking Cher to hold my meat purse,
said Gaga as she accepted the video award for Bad Romance. The elephant in the room was Cher's staunch dedication to vegetarianism. Of course, this is the age of the internet, and so an outcry followed. Animal rights campaigners were outraged. PETA called the dress offensive, claiming that more people were upset by the butchery than were impressed by it. Her critics also pointed out that the dress would smell like rotting flesh and be crawling with maggots after a few hours under those hot TV lights, while Time magazine named it the fashion statement of 2010. One thing was certain, the red carpet would never be the same again. A year later, the world had come to expect a lot from Gaga, and she delivered, arriving at the 2011 Grammys in an egg. Created by avant-garde designer Hussein Chalayan, the egg had been Gaga's home for 3 days, or so she claimed, before hatching out of it on stage. In 2013, she rode into the American Music Awards on top of a mechanical horse. Gaga also dressed as a polka dot octopus, an iridescent star, and even a Christmas tree, baubles and all. But it was at the 2019 Met Gala when she really outdid herself, taking the exhibition's theme of camp and running with it. She took over the red carpet with 4 outfit transformations, an entourage of dancers, and a plethora of props. By the time she was finished vamping on the famous Met steps in a sequin bikini and fishnets, people were calling for the Met Gala to be renamed the Met Gaga. Gaga's impact on the red carpet is more than outlandish peacocking. Her sartorial stunts are almost always loaded with subliminal social and political statements. The meat dress was never intended to devalue animal life.
The moral and ethical and political implication of that outfit was far beyond what most people think, which is ew.
In an interview with Ellen DeGeneres, she explained that she wanted to protest the US military's Don't Ask, Don't Tell policy, which barred LGBT service members from openly disclosing their sexual orientation. A week later, Gaga appeared at a rally calling for the repeal of the policy. The law was formally repealed 3 months later. In the years that followed, Gaga continued to use fashion as a form of activism. At the 2016 American Music Awards, she chose a suffragette white pantsuit as a show of solidarity with the Democratic candidate Hillary Clinton. At the 2018 Elle Women in Hollywood Awards, she spoke out about her sexual assault, adding that her oversized Marc Jacobs power suit was her way to take the power back.
Today I wear the suit.
Her boundary-pushing, eyebrow-raising, debate-sparking looks also opened the door for other celebrities to weaponise the red carpet and push their political agenda. Protest dressing has not only changed how the red carpet looks, but how it's talked about too, with commentary switching from the outdated "what are you wearing?" to the far more relevant "why are you wearing it?" In more recent years, red carpet rebellion has become increasingly politically charged. Julia Roberts and Kristen Stewart have both walked the Cannes red carpet barefoot in protest to the film festival's no flat shoes rule imposed on women, while many other A-list names have used the red carpet to spotlight immigration issues and the refugee crisis. Awards season in 2018 will be remembered as the year women in Hollywood said time's up by dressing in black to support the Me Too movement. It's a way of dressing that speaks volumes about our culture as a whole, with the backlash against Harvey Weinstein and Trump's Republican administration reflecting a wider cultural awakening surrounding sexual harassment, violence against women, and gender inequality. Oh, and in case you were wondering about the whereabouts of that meat dress today, it wasn't left to rot or slung on a barbecue, but preserved by a taxidermist and put on display in a museum.